800 number. Ugh. Progressive 800 number.
1-800-776-4737. According to Progressive.
Shut up! Just goddamn, I want to call it.
To help you 24/7.
Damn.
Hello. Thank you for calling Progressive. Your call may be recorded or monitored. You can speak to me in complete sentences. Si quiere hablar en español,
La voz era para hacer entre la puta la recita. Sí, la cosa era vampirero.
I'm sorry, but if you said something, I couldn't hear it.
Sí, la será vampirero.
Please tell me what I can do for you.
Sí, triángulo español.
Por favor, dígame qué puedo hacer por usted.
Sí, la cosa era vampirero para hacer la mantara para decir roto.
Espere un momento, por favor.
No, la cámara remoto te la prendere la policía.
Por favor, espere mientras le transfiero.
No, Bracante la puta.
Hola y gracias por hablar a Progressive.
Hola,
¿Puede dar su nombre como aparece?
Hola, señor. Pidada el pasilli arcamomara ramotira.
¿Qué idioma habla?
Sí. Mi parecía...
¿Cuál idioma habla?
No.
Un momento.
Sí.
¿Cuál idioma habla?
No. You didn't know I knew fucking speak Spanish, did you? Italian? I am. I know 10 different languages. I learned that when I worked for Blackwater. I know several different languages. Yeah. I like fucking with him, though. So let me call him back. I just like fucking with him. Don't ask me why. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do it in Aramaic.
Hello. Thank you for calling Progressive. No. Your call may be recorded or monitored. You can speak to me in complete sentences. Si quiere hablar en español, solo diga español. How can I help you?
Ahmed Hayato.
I'm sorry.
No.
You said something. I couldn't hear it.
Ahmed
Hayato. Please speak up a little bit. Please tell me what I can do for you.
Ahmed Hayato.
I can connect you to a representative who is trained on the specific reason for your call. But first, please tell me what you would like help with.
I want to pay my motorcycle payment, please.
I can help you make a payment. I found your motorcycle policy ending in 449.
Yes.
Based on the number you're calling from. Is that the policy you're calling about?
Yes, it is.
Thanks. Just to let you know, this policy is being billed for renewal. The current amount due is $20.90, which is due on March 20th, 2026. The amount to renew your policy is $41.06, which is due on April 20th, 2026. This includes your current amount due. The pay in full amount is $217.90, which includes a renewal discount of $47. Your amount due includes a service charge of $3. To avoid future service charges, you can pay your policy in full. Would you like to pay your current amount due of $20.90?
Yes, please.
Do you want to pay by credit card, debit card, or electronic check?
The debit card on file.
I noticed you have a stored credit card ending in 9121. Would you like to use that card to make this payment?
Yes.
Would you like to continue to keep this card on file?
Yes.
Great. I've stored your card. Just to confirm, I have that one-time payment of $20.90 coming from your card ending in 9121. Is that correct?
That is correct.
One moment while I submit your payment. Thank you for your payment. Your confirmation number is 107056. Again, that's 107056. This payment will be applied today. However, it may take up to 2 days for us to note this payment on your policy. If I've helped you with the reason for your call, we can provide...
Hasta la vista, vindictive fucking AI, bitch. I tell you. Yeah. Yeah, you know some vindictive bitch did that, right? That's right, I said hateful, vindictive bitch. Now, we're going up to get some energy drinks, right? We are. This will go on charge. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. The old man never gets tired. Never. I wonder where my fling is. I haven't seen her today. I haven't seen my fling. This is new. I lightly put the cologne on. This is called, it's called Fag. Midnight Fine Fragrance Body Mist. It's called Fag. Oh man, I gotta stop that shit. I gotta stop it. Yeah, boys. They'll head on down to the store and get some fucking energy drinks. Damn right. 3, 5, 4, fum. I smell a woman. Yee-hi, ho hum. Any women on the old channel Looks like the moderators are going to have to put their high heels on and do a damn pirate dance. I'd like to sing and dance, sing and dance. Arr! All right. Let's go do some plundering and let's go after that booty up there. Booty, booty, booty. Bad to the boner, Cap. Hey, you know, I love it. You guys are like untouchable. You're almost like the big troll. No one can fucking fuck with you on your shit. And the other moderators, I don't think they can on the other channels, yo. You get one, every once in a while, you get some fucking Karen. I don't like that comment. Stick to your own fucking channel, bitch. Apparently, what I did is I made someone a moderator before you, Michael, suggest not make anyone a moderator. So let's clean these up a little bit. Then we'll freaking take off, shall we? We shall. And I'm going to go walk in there. Say, baby, how about we do the tangle in the back of the store? We go ahead and put some groceries up. Hey, baby, why you bend over? Ooh, darling. But you're old enough to be my daddy. Well, I've always wanted a 40-year-old daughter like you. I could have technically. Hell, I could have a daughter that's, I don't know. I'm 64. I could have technically have a daughter that's 48. Damn, that's fucked up, isn't it? She's only got to be my daughter. She's 48. Come here, bitch. All right, boys. Let's go yak-a-doodle, shall we? Yeah. Sure, I have everything. I believe I do. I get in my man purse. That's in the van. All right, now, boys. We're gonna go on up there and get some booty. Booty. We're gonna get some pussy. No, not that pussy. No, some real pussy, baby. Yeah. We got to try this guy out later on. This is the Troll Slayer. The Troll Launcher 5000. I've been meaning to try that out. That is right there. Some good. That's good for your hips right there. And what happened now? What's happening, boys? You guys are fucking. Oh damn! Look at that duck walking bow-legged over there. Cheats just fucked the hell out of that duck. Yep. The one over there, yeah. Those are the two males, but the one back there, look, she's just squatting down. If you go cat, you'll never go back. Yes, sirree. So let's grab the old man purse. Shall we, boys? Or I'll push you up here. I love me duckies. They're safe in the neighborhood here. Yeah, they're safe. Yeah. I love my ducks. Boys, I love my ducks so much. There ain't no duck alive. What's wrong with this thing now? It's not going. It's not. I don't want to lose my phone now. Oh, that's not working. Oh, might help if I slide the troll thing over. What's going on here? There we go. There you go, boys. And there's Estelle on the fence to remind me. Make sure I'm careful about the women I go out with. Still got to go to the thrift store. You better back up, boy. I'll tell you one thing. Diamond fine detailing. That looks interesting. That looks interesting. What's up? What's up? Who needs a fucking motor? I don't need a motor. I need a fucking motor. I have coasted no less than 1 mile before. 1 mile. Alright, I have coasted no less than 1 mile after whipping it up to about 165. Shut my engine off just for the shit and giggles, just to aggravate people on the highway, especially other motorcycles. I would just piss them off because I'd blow their doors off, right? And then I would nonchalantly, they would catch up with me and say, God damn, his motor ain't even running, and he fucking just blew my doors off. All right, I got some energy drinks here, buddy boys. I do. Let me just say, I do have some energy, some rock stars. They were out of my dollar ones, so that's gonna have to do. And I've got plenty of butterscotch there. Darn right. Oh, yes, sirree, baby. Petrol launcher. So, I'm the biker that your mama warned you about. Miss Ruby, my lady. How in the hell are you? Know, I'm just sitting down here. I was thinking about you, darling. No, I'm not flirting with you. Maybe I am. How are you doing, dear? How about a good old cryptid story, huh? I'm doing just freaking. What happened now? Oh, yeah. I know you have to. Was it because you were sneaking through the window there, like Santa Claus? That's what it was. Miss Ruby seems to be a very beautiful lady. Probably like conducive to my. You might get the Miss Ruby. Yes. You might be in the top 10. One of the moderators, if you can ask, they'll tell you what the top 10 is. Right? Who's with me? What moderator is with me? Let's see who we have here, Miss Ruby. Probably have Lee Smith and Michael McDonald. Michael, if you're there, or Lee, explain to Miss Ruby what the top 10 is. Yeah. And I will get on with the story. I'm all excited about April 15th in honor of my late son, Alan. We're doing the pirate thing, yeah. We are doing the pirate thing. So yeah, I'm all butterscotch. It makes a man will grow hair on his palm. All right, so I'm doing really well, so yeah. I feel your spirit, I do, and I like it. I like it. So this story is interesting. Let me take my man purse off. There we go. Every man has to have a purse so he could put his guns, knives, and whatever else in there. Put that there, and then. All right. Are you ready? I don't see any popcorn brewing or cooking. No popcorn today? I won't tell a story unless I get the popcorn. All right. Oh, look at this, guys. Enough popcorn for the moderators, myself, and the trolls. But we're going to have to put coal in the trolls' popcorn, right? So, you're familiar with the Allens. The Allens. Spelled just like my name. This is an extension of the story I told you about the Allens. Way back, 317 AD. It's a hell of a story. It's probably 15, 20 minutes. So, the Allens, who were a nomadic people that were rarely seen, but when they were, let's just put it this way: they were noticed. They were really noticed. So back in the year 317 AD, there was a lot of turmoil going on, a lot. You had different kingdoms that were striving to become number one. They were pillaring, plundering, pillaring. You know what I mean, right? They were like taking over everything. The Allens, they were smart. They were always on the move. Now, some people say they originated by kind of weird Iran. Some people say no, it was more like Saudi Arabia. However, the Allens were well advanced, way ahead of their time. Their bows were so powerful they could shoot an arrow 800-900 feet with no problem. They were accurate within 500 feet. Dead accurate. A lot of them shot 4 or 5 small light arrows at one time, kind of like a shotgun. So they decided that they were going to go ahead and migrate to Rome just to check it out. They heard some stories about how bad the Romans were, right? So, yeah. Well, we'll see. Well, you know, it's kind of like this. For you ladies that sew or knit, you're trying to go ahead and take that thread and put it through the eye of a needle. Well, the Allens had no problem doing it blindfolded. They were just badass. They were spiritual people. Very loving, but don't ever cross them. No, don't ever cross the Allens. So they took some other folks from different tribes in the region, including these badass dudes that had Arabian stallions they were short-legged, small stallions, but they were fast and powerful, and they had immense endurance. They took some clans from that general region in the Middle East. And, well, they got to Rome. They decided, well, we're going to check it out and kind of do a little reconnaissance mission. So, you know, it was kind of, the story I heard, it was kind of like, you would never know at night. You would never hear them. You'd never smell them until the last very second. So they sneaked into the outskirts of Rome, right past the sleeping Roman soldiers that were supposed to be badass. Just sneaked right in. Took souvenirs for themselves, including some of the Roman swords and other things that, they just went ahead. It was like picking whatever they wanted to. So here's where it starts to get moving pretty quick here. Now here's the legend. Is the king at that time of the Allens. He went with them. And some of the most powerful warriors in the world, their weapons were way advanced. Their spears were capable of going through any kind of body armor, even armor that is available today, Kevlar and ceramic armor, would go right through it. So the legend is, it's kind of like Some people today know the past, the present, and the future, and they see it at one time. So there was an old man that he was the one that told these stories, and they ended up, well, I have the story now. They say that this old man, he was, legend has it, he was over 300 years old. Well, perhaps it's a legend, perhaps it's the truth. But he developed so many spiritual powers that he saw the Allens in the future and in the past and the present at the same time. So he knew once he got word that they were going to, shall I say, introduce themselves to Rome, all hell literally broke loose. No one challenged the Romans at that time before and mind you, some say Rome fell before then, but not actually, it didn't. So Rome was still a formidable adversary, way beyond. Even today, if you met an actual Roman soldier today, there is no man alive today. I don't care, any martial artist, no man alive, any strong man out there today, they could fucking defeat him. Bare hands to bare hands. Because they were trained right to the death. As children, they were tenacious. However, so the story continues. We're going to find out if. And it will continue after in a couple of days. I'm joking, Miss Ruby. I'm joking. She's on the edge of her seat. Oh, eating her popcorn. So here's what happens. They pretty much figured out where the palace was. Well, it wasn't quite a palace. They went in there, snuck in there, and they thought that they had the right place, but it was wrong. It wasn't. They went in there and made themselves at home, had a feast, did all kinds of things, and so finally the Roman soldiers realized at the outskirts of Rome they didn't have their weapons, and so then they were able to track the Allens to this palace, or kind of like a cathedral almost. And it was something. It was something. You know, sometimes a group of people thinks that they are way beyond being conquered. So this was the attitude of Rome. Mind you, they seemed like they never learned their lesson. So the Roman soldiers tracked them to a kind of like a cathedral. And the Roman soldiers were not very stealthy on their feet. They made a lot of noise. Of course, the Allens heard them a half a mile away. So they went up there to the top of the cathedral with their bows. And they picked every one of the soldiers. They just picked them off, like kind of like shooting, kind of like fish in a barrel. Just nothing to it. Nothing to it. You did Did I make you laugh? Did I make you giggle? Giggle, giggle, giggle. Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Have you heard my guitar playing recently? I'm just wondering. I know some of you ladies are stalkers. You're stalkers. Oh, I thought you were Miss. What? Listen to this guy. Lee, I thought that was Miss. Oh, wait a minute. She did. Okay. She does have. She real face, Miss Ruby. I mean, I'm not. I mean, obviously, this is not my real face. I don't. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I could tell you got a good spirit. Lee, what the hell? Lee, these guys in the UK, they are gentlemen, though, I gotta say. We'll take a slight intermission to the story. Oh, hear that? What he said about me? Well, you know, I'm straight as a big chief, straight as arrow. Maybe later. So, have you? Okay. What's this right here? Is it? Yes. So, if you have been listening to my music lately, I do have a gig in South Georgia later on this month, so that's going to be fun. Just me, no one else. No drunks either, so that's always a plus. I will not, I don't care, for any amount of money, I will not play my guitar around a bunch of drunks. Or dope smokers. Because you're wasting your time because they fall asleep. They're not enjoying it. So we'll get back to the story. Well, you know, sometimes when someone, a culture, thinks that they're invincible, someone has to teach them a fucking lesson. So here comes more Roman soldiers. Next thing you know, there's 1,000 of these guys. There's only 30 Allens. 30 of the Allens. So Google it. I'm not making this shit up about the Allens, yeah. Oh, I know you are. I feel you. It's like when I do my live streams, it's like she's watching, but she doesn't want to, she wants to just stay stealthy. And I love a stealthy lady. I once had a girlfriend, and we'll just get off the subject, and she was stealthy. I would be laying in bed, and we used to do this role-playing stuff, right? And she'd be putting on these little things, and she would be like the spy Catwoman, and she'd come in there and just sneak in bed with me, and she'd go like that. I go, ooh, boy, did Mr. Happy pay attention real quick. So that's good stuff right there. That's the kind of lady I like, is stealthy. So the Roman soldiers, they brought more and more. Eventually there was 3,000 of them out there. They were making all kinds of racket. And they didn't realize what was happening. So the Allens were smart. They weren't picking off the guys in front. They were picking them off behind. So the Roman soldiers, they said, oh yeah, we got all of us. Next thing they look back, there's only 50 guys there. The rest of them are dead. So they took off. So, boy, their ego was just blown to shit, wasn't it? I was with a sneaky girl once. She nearly lost that finger. Darn Lee, what the hell's going on with this guy? So the moral of the story is the Allens, they took off, and they had quite a booty. They had quite a booty. Don't drop your popcorn again, Ruby, okay? They had so much booty. I mean, they had a lot of booties. And they took the booty back to the encampment back in Iran, because that's where they are. That's where they're from. So God help us fucking with the Allens, because they're descendants of the Allens in Iran right now. God help us is all I can say. It's kind of like stepping on a landmine. And it gives you a little warning, right? It's not when you step on it, it's when you step off of it. Well, the landmine's smart. The Allens are kind of like, when you hold on to that, darling, you hold on to that popcorn. If I was holding your hand right now, we'd be holding hands and you'd be hanging on to my hand. You'd be saying, he is exactly what I envision. So, I just, I just know these things. I was in counterterrorism, did surveillance. You don't want to fuck with Iran. That's one of the worst fucking things to do is fuck with Iran. So everyone's cheering here, and the story's over. But we'll go ahead and talk about this. They're cheering, fools that are warmongers that they don't care if children are getting killed, hurt, or whatever. It's all about they're thinking, and the Gaza Strip. You don't even see. You're only seeing just a little bit of it, and they're doing it in the name of okay, well, they punched me once, but I'm gonna fucking hammer them so many fucking times that they won't forget never to punch me again. It's gonna get rocky. This administration is going to regret doing what they're doing. That's all I can say. I don't usually get into politics, but so the story was, shall I say, about the Allens. Well, you know what I mean. So here's my world. It's a mess, and I love it. And I feng shui. Miss Ruby, do you know what feng shui is? By chance, she probably does. She looks like she feels like a very intelligent lady that likes romance and stories and stuff like that. You do. Yeah. You do. So when I feng shui something, I put it down somewhere, right? I know exactly where it is. A year later, I can come back to it. Till my son comes over and, well, he organizes stuff pretty well. I shouldn't complain. I used to be OCD, and I was miserable. Every damn thing had to be freaking where I put it, or in an organized fashion, and it sucked. Now, if I could just kind of meet feng shui and organization at the same time, I'd be good, I put everyone to sleep. Miss Ruby is just nodded out on the couch. The popcorn. She's over there. Right, Miss Ruby. Well, I'm glad. And Lee, he's over there hanging on to his sausages. I said sausages, I didn't say. Because we're going to cook some sausages in the backyard on the forge later on, yes. I know you were. Some of you guys perhaps will meet up in person. I'm going to have all kinds of events across the United States. I am leaving in May. I'm taking Cheech with me. And the rest of them are going to stay here. Brian will take care of them. Cheech is my go-to little Maine Coon cat. He'll probably never attain, 30, 40 pounds like a Maine Coon, but... Now, you have kitty cats, or do you have dogs, Ruby? Can I call you Ruby? So you do have kitty cats or dogs, if I remember correctly. You're probably not like the cat lady, though, right? The cat lady has like 500 cats, and yeah. Okay, how long have you had the kitty for? Wow. Yeah. Scoot adopted him from the lake about 6 years ago, and he's getting old. He's got arthritis, and I'm just. How's it going, Jack? I am. We just did a story about the Allens, who originated in Iran, and yeah, you have to catch that on the live stream later, or the rehash. Yeah, 14 years. Wow, that's an old kitty. So yeah, I'll be traveling across the country. I'll be leaving in May, and I'll be up in Barnardsville, North Carolina, at an eco retreat called Mandela Springs. It's Mandala, Mandela Springs. 67 acres, and my friend Roblin Festi, he owns it, and he had a dream, and a few years ago we parked his car there, and lo and behold, it's pretty amazing now. We could do that, and then I'll be going to Cherokee, North Carolina, on July 4th, and gonna check out my my part of my genetics is Cherokee, so Italian guy I don't let him come out very often. He's always romancing the ladies, saying, "Oh, dog, you have no idea how beautiful you are. Come a little closer." The Irish guy, he's too fucking busy drinking. So I have no use really for Italian guy. He's kind of handy when I do have a special lady in my life. I was like, "Come here, darling. Big Chief." Yeah, he's the guy you got to watch, Big Chief. Fucking white eyes, fucking white eyes. He give you a complimentary haircut with tomahawk. That's what I'll be doing. Yeah. Let's go play some guitar, shall we? I don't know where Brian is. Let me see if I can call him. Maybe he was already here and picked up the. Boy, I tell you, boy, that sounds like shit. He must be out of the area or something. Or inside a store. I could probably spy on him with this other phone. What's that damn app? It's called Life 360. Yeah. All right, Tack. We got the Tack is back. He's a gentleman of from my own heart there up there in Canada, and he's probably he may be moving down here because of all the restrictions and shit. Sounds good. Would you let me save one of those pancakes for me? Oh, wait a minute. That's not proper. Miss Ruby, here you go. That better, darling? There you go. All right, so let's see where Brian is. I have Life 360 on here. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. We will walk back to the forge, guys. To go for who wants to go for a scooter ride, huh?
I do, Grandpa. I want to go for a scooter ride.
Maybe I'll see you in person one day. Or, you just never know. All right, boys. What do you say we go on back there? Get the old scooter. What do I do with my scooter? Here it is. Let's go back there, boys, huh? Oh, I about tripped over this chainsaw here. There. Oh. Boy, the old knees are raging, boys. Uh-oh. That's to catch boobies. That's what it is. You want to catch boobies. Right? Right, Lee? He knows what. He's an English gentleman. All English gentlemen know what booby traps are. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. All right. To the forge. About bras. Yes, we are, Lee. Go for it. This channel. Here we go. Look at her. What do you say, boy? That's going to be an electric guitar right there. Yes, sirree. I'm working on it. And I've got, what did I do with? Here we go. Right here. Made out of red cedar. That's going to be the frets. Let me show you what that's going to look like. How about that, boys? What do you think of that? I could probably sell that if I wanted to for about $2,000 at an auction. However, the gentleman I'm making for, he did me a favor by being a moderator. He's getting it very cheap. Appreciation is what I call it. Yeah, so the vacuum cleaner. I really need to work on the vacuum cleaner, so I really do. So let's get back on that. What do you say, boys? That sucks, right? Working on the back. Better not talk too loud. There's kids over there. No. Over. No, he hasn't been over here. There's the same starter right there. Put that in a package. I say. Remember, man, if you want to attract some decent ladies out there, make sure you don't overclean your balls. Give out a good pheromone for them. Not too much deodorant either, boys. Ooh, yeah. Vacuum cleaner. Let's work on that. But first, Hinkley Winkle. We're going to have a prayer meeting right now. Yes, we are. brothers and sisters. The Pinkley Dwinkle Revival Hour. Oh, I feel the Spirit. Oh, glory. Oh, now let me tell you, brothers and sisters. Oh, I feel it. Oh, my pulpit is walking. It's walking down the aisle. Praise the Lord. My pulpit is walking. Oh, I'll tell you, I'm funny and funny looking. Oh, we got to do some finger painting. We do, don't we? We do. There's so much shit we could do today. So much stuff. Yes, there is band color. It's a band color here. I wonder if it still works. Yeah. Pretty damn good. Actually, who knows how old that is. All right, boys. Damn, Lee. What the hell is this guy doing? There's another vacuum cleaner. Oh, hang on. Let me climb up in here. Maybe the floor. Shit, I'm shaking the whole damn caboodle here. Oh, avalanche. Oh, I didn't even realize I had this guy here. Ooh. She's a good one, too. Look at that. Oh, poor power force. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You can't have enough vacuum cleaners, boys. I tell you, when the old lady's on the blink, you gotta have guys. It's gotta get sucked somehow or another. Hear that guy who did that shit? He got a shot back, right? Sucked his damn dick clean off. He sucked his dick clean off of his body. Now, figure out how to put this back together. I'll be doing good. The motor is weird. What do I do with the motor? It's over there. That's what I got to figure out, where all this shit goes here. So I fixed the brushes. The brushes are in the motor right here. I just got to figure out how to put this back together. So I'm going to do it right now. That doesn't go like that. It doesn't go like that. Now, where does that go? Oh, that was the problem. Is it's got a belt that I have to stretch to go on there, and then this, gotta figure out where that went. This is the turbine right here. I'll figure it out, though. I will figure it out. This, I think, went over here. Did it go over the motor? No, it didn't go over there. All right. Put this over here. There. Oh, did I show you my baseball? I built this. This is made out of hard pine. This is my kind of baseball. I don't like round baseballs. No, this is if I was playing baseball. Oh, we got action on the channel. what we got here. Oh, arr, troll alert. Oh, he came back again. Well, they permanently delete him then. If you don't have the power, I can. Good call. Arr. What in the hell? What in the hell? All right, so complicated. It is, but I will figure it out. Okay, so this probably goes. That goes in between. Yeah, that's the main. That's the blower part, and that goes. This thing goes like this, or it goes like that. It goes like that. So I may have to take it apart, put it back together again several times, but okay, the brushes, that goes like this right here. Right here. And this guy, it goes back here. Right here, right? Does it? That doesn't make any sense. No, it's, yeah, something would have to go to the brush there. I should have taken pictures. I really should have. However, I'll get it back together. Where did this go then? Don't know. No, the power goes to the brushes right there. So this right here. I bet I'll probably find work on this another time. I got too much shit I gotta do. So the old man's learned that. I've literally learned that quite well. We're going to sit down over here. I'm going to look at the comments over there and see what we got going here. I'm going to drink some water over here. Who knows? I'm going to go put it in the shade over here. Yes, I am. Maybe the chair won't break. It might. Another troll bites the dust. Uh-huh. Yeah, if not Alan, the Allens. You know, trolls, they're cowards. They'd never fuck with us. Face to face, they'd be a bunch of cowering little bastards. Yeah, buddy. So, let me see what the little shit said. Oh, shower stream. How nice. That's really creative. That took a lot of fucking brains to say that. You guys are like, you're hungry moderators. You're just waiting for the trolls ready to pounce. You guys have had a lot of rest, right? You've had a huge amount of rest. I'm freaking this darn branch. I need to yank this out of the ground here. This root. Oh, there we go. Troll bites the dust, huh, boys? So, you guys like the man cave. The bar. Look at the Barbie house there. Look at this shit. We have overloaded the Barbie house, man. I mean, it is ready to collapse. I tell you, we got rid of those damn entitled Barbies and sent them up the road so they can hook on the corner. And the G.I. Joe, he's taken over. He's got his battle axe there. No, not his girlfriend. He doesn't have a girlfriend because he would rather be single than have a battle axe. Yeah. This damn Samsung looks like it's a. How's the video? How's the quality? If not, I'll change to another phone. Okay. All right. We're gonna hang on. Yeah, it's a piece of shit phone. Hang on, boys. All right. I'm going to another stream here. Okay. So bear with me. All right, I'm going with the Pixel 9a, so we need to go up there and check on. So